Hey, what's good? And welcome back to the channel. We got something special today. Yesterday, we got a trailer for Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. And let me tell you, I am probably a bigger fan of Armored Core than I am of Gundam, all right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to watch this trailer. I've already seen it, and I already like everything I see in it, but we're going to go ahead and watch this trailer, and then I'm going to go ahead and give my feedback on what it is. So let's go ahead and check this out. Oh, so good looking. Oh, it's good looking. Produced by Bandai Namco Entertainment Inc.
We're close to Rubicon. Wake the dog up.
How long is this trailer again?
Handler Walter verified.
Okay.
Activating cerebral coral control device.
Man, this gives like such Elden Ring vibes. I won't lie.
Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
That is definitely something right there. Yo. Classic tank legs. Of course, you know the quad legs too. I look straight at the Darling in the Franks. Cold outside.
One of the infamous Handler Walter
Yo,
zones.
this one looks so sick.
Interesting. You ready to climb the wall?
Oh, yeah.
Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
A coral response from the generator. Watch out.
Why hide behind another's call sign?
Let's see how far they can fly. On borrowed wings.
And it's coming out in August. Oh, and it's coming out in August. And of course, you get like the nice stuff. I like the design of the I guess I want to say of the. Oh, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Kind of good.
621.
Kind of good. Trying to keep it there.
462.
There we go. Now this right here, actually, I want to talk about this real quick. I don't know if that's overboosting or if that's just going to be a new thing that we get in the game where you can actually fly around, almost like open world kind of style. I know Armored Core games aren't really open world. I know Armored Core. Let me show you something real quick, okay? You understand how ready I am? I had to bust this out to prove y'all how much of an Armored Core fan I am. Now, I played the PS1 games, don't have them unfortunately, but got my nice little stack right here, you know, starting with let me see here, starting with Armored Core 2, Armored Core 2 Another Age, Armored Core 3, then we moved to Armored Core, the stuck in here, the PSP game, and then we got Armored Core 4, you know, For Answer. Oh, we also got Ninebreaker and Nexus and Last Raven. Okay, all right, the collection is bigger than I thought. Armored Core 5, and then the last one we had was Armored Core Verdict Day. Now, one thing I do want to actually caution is I love everything in this trailer so far. I love everything in this trailer. It definitely looks like they're going to take the Armored Core 4 and 4 Answer gameplay style, because I am spacing on what the what the energy field was called, because yeah, I'm spacing on the name of what it was. It's been such a long time. But the dash features of being able to like dash back and forth was introduced in Armored Core 4, as well as the shield that blocks majority of the damage. So once that shield goes down, then your health like tanks like crazy. But it is also cool because you could also cause that shield to expand and create explosions, which was, like I said, really interesting mechanics. It looks like that's what they're taking right here. That's the one they're going to use. Definitely in certain areas of it too. One thing that I like here is that we've got our huge environments happening right now. We're gonna go ahead and just add volume. I'm just gonna mute it quick. Definitely have our huge environments here. One thing, there's so much to talk about, but yeah, there it is. Right there with the shield, not right there. Right there with like the shield. Now it looks like that's actually going to be a back part that you can use, which will be pretty cool to have something that just comes up like a shield like that. Looks like some radar abilities. See, there it is. That again, there's that flight ability, right there, and then of course the dashing, moving around and stuff. Oh my goodness, there has been such a drought, as I mean, because the best part about these games is that you get to create your own mech, like the way you want to play. It truly takes it in there. And I'm hoping that they're learning from Verdict Day. This man's got like the whip, and then this looks like something from Darling in the Franxx. There's so much to talk right there. Okay, yeah, that was the move right there. That, if I can pause it, there we go. So that big explosion, I really wish I knew what the name is. You know what? Give me 1 second. Let me see here. Should be, there it is. 4 Answer. Going to educate ourselves real quick. Okay, so I did. So it's actually called Assault Armor, and then of course I don't remember the blast. I don't know if the blast really had a name or not. But either way, basically your Assault Armor blocked pretty much all damage. Not all damage, I don't want to say. Like, it shielded you from a good amount of damage, and then of course once it got depleted, you would take hits would just massively hurt. Think of Gundam Seed phase shift armor. Once that shit goes, then you know blades and stuff are cutting through you, something like that. But yeah, so right here, that's where it looks like it's doing the assault armor there, and it's just really cool. Oh, this one looks so nice. Oh, the design. See, this is what makes me think they took it from 4 Answer, Armored Core 4 and 4 Answer, because a lot of the mech designs, oh my god, a lot of the Armored Core designs are just very, very close to that. Now, I did peep and of course it looks like we're going to have boss battles here as well, sort of like the arms forts, which were massive and hell annoying. That is cool. I need that blade. I need that blade, because I always create one side to have like some form of blade on it. Yeah, I lost my train of thought because I'm just so excited. There's just so much to talk about when it comes to Armored Core. It's just like, it's such a great game. You can, I mean, I'm running out of words to say, because I'm just like, man, it's been so long. The recent one, now I remember what my point is, but the last one we had was Verdict Day, and that was a really good one. But this will bring it back to my point that I was making earlier. Armored Core games typically have their ups and their downs, unfortunately. So Armored Core 2, like I said, they're all good games. The problem is that the formula is tested typically in the first one. So Armored Core 2 had a formula. If you lost a certain amount of missions, then your character got like you got a cutscene with a certain amount of boost and everything else like that. Armored Core 2 Another Age didn't have that. Armored Core 3 went through its formula. I believe that was when you could actually jettison parts and also lose parts. I think that's when I think in Nexus is when you actually started losing like parts. Like if your arms took damage, you'd actually lose an arm. But Armored Core 3 was the experimenting of being able to jettison parts to improve speed. And then of course you also had orbital units stored inside the core. Oh my god, I'm just thinking about how much this game is so gonna be so good. Alright, but typically the formula has always been that the first game that comes out has this formula, and then the second part of that game that comes out refines it. The best example I can give is Armored Core 4. It gave you the ability of assault armor, dashing side to side, a lot more movement and ability. And then, but the missions weren't as deep or as interesting as I want to say. But then For Answer comes out and they introduced the arms forts, and then they introduced like all these like, you know, little boss battles and stuff, things that, you know, that you can pick on, that you could not pick on, things that you could play on, and also different paths and stuff. So you can either be on the good side, bad side, ultimately get the terrible ending if you wanted. And then, like I said, that's where it kind of experiment. Same thing in Armored Core 5. That one was more of a story-driven campaign where you were doing these long-ass, like 30-minute missions where you could stop, go to this area, repair your Armored Core for a while, and then, you know, I'm just gonna say AC. Repair your AC for a while, and then get back into the mission. And of course, you know, it had phases for each mission, which typically in the series you would just do one mission. Of course, it had like different phases, but nothing like large campaign wise like Armored Core 5 was. Then Verdict Day came out and they went back to that original formula, which worked a lot better, in my opinion, and then was like once again more story driven and stuff. But I mean, when it comes to gameplay, the game is always fun. Enemy ACs are always the worst to face off against because the computer like manipulates them like a level 9 CPU. Oh man, like and typically there's something that's also against you. Like I think in another age, you're in the arena, you beat this person the first time, he was super easy. Next you know, you're facing him and there's like cannons shooting you from the sky, hitting you down below. So you can take time to fire at those and destroy them, but then, you know, the opponent's sitting there beating your ass this whole time. But oh my goodness, I am just really excited. You could probably tell I'm really excited about this game. It's just I can't wait. And then just this design right here. This design right here is just I'm spacing on the name from For Answer, but the guy is pretty much voiced by, I think, Steve Bloom. Steve Bloom. Yeah, if I'm correct, I believe he's voiced by Steve Bloom. And he's technically antagonist, but then also becomes protagonist and stuff. But this design reminds me so much of him when you're facing off against White Glint, which was also another one. Oh, so good. Anyways, I'll let the rest of this play out. I did peep the IGN video just for a little bit, just to see like what they were saying for the story. And this is going to be a completely original story, so this won't tie to any of the previous games, which is kind of nice because I'm not going to say anything about Verdict Day because that would be a huge spoiler, but they were tied to previous games. Like Verdict Day is actually tied to Armored Core 4 in a way, even though designs were completely significantly different and stuff. But yeah, it talks about how you're on another planet and you're looking for this resource called coral, and of course now it's like extraterrestrial corporations, right? Extraterrestrial corporations are here, and I believe that unit that we see here, this AC right here, which I keep going back and playing through. Let me check my time real quick. I can't because I gotta get back to work here soon. So yeah, this extraterrestrial, I believe this is supposed to be one of the extraterrestrial units. I mean, I'm just excited. All right, that's the thing. I'm just excited that we're finally getting another Armored Core after such a long time. When the original trailer got released, I lost my mind, and I was like that guy from Avatar. You're just like, huh? Do you see this? It's like, do you see what is on this screen? And it's just so good. One thing I will say, this one thing I hope is that they balance the weapons again. The reason why I say is because AC5 and Verdict Day, you couldn't choose a machine gun. It felt like you were shooting pellets at the enemies, and like they would gun you down with machine guns, no problem. But if you were firing machine guns, it was like everything was, you just saw deflecting everything. So it was like, okay, you don't really choose machine guns. You choose like the your standard rifle, and then you couldn't even really choose energy rifles because then it was like killing yourself at the same time because of the blast radius for it. But anyways, I mean, honestly, I just came in just to record what I was thinking when I saw this trailer and just let you all know how much of an Armored Core geek I am and stuff. Like I said, I probably love this series more than I love Gundam, and I've actually created Gundams in each one of the series as well. There've also been the idiot where for the games where you could lose your arms, I've also been the idiot where I'm going up against the final boss and I was just like, you know, I'm gonna face him against I'm gonna just use blades on my arms, and then both arms get blown off. I'm like, okay. I wait for death here because I had no other weapons to use. But I was a damn good mercenary in Armored Core 5. I was a damn good mercenary. 2 weapons, and then of course the oh my god, the moonlight sabers. But yeah, but just know that when this game comes out, your boy gonna be playing it. Your boy will be playing it, and maybe we should go ahead and actually, I don't know if I should start playthroughs because I mean, while the games are really good, they're actually kind of their difficulty does spike quite a bit for certain things. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to finish an actual game, but maybe we might feature like some of my favorite missions here on the channel. But anyways, that's gonna be it because I gotta get back to work. Yeah, I gotta get back to work. But like I said, that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Are you excited for the game? What do you hope the game is gonna have? What are your favorite Armored Core titles and stuff? And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. So until next time, keep the vibe and rewind. Peace.